Hey guys, so today on stream, I went through each NFL team and gave my predictions for their regular season records, and then I put them into a tier list to grade at the end of the year. Make sure to go check out the stream, leave a like and comment down below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Much love, guys. So, Pittsburgh went 9-8, I believe. Yeah, they were 9-8. Okay. What up, Ronan? How we doing? Okay, so they went 9-8. I think their division's tough. AFC North is tough. The Bengals are good. Ravens are good. The Browns have a healthy Deshaun Watson. Well, healthy Deshaun Watson for a whole year. But I'm gonna go 7-10. Uh, they've never had a losing season with Mike Tomlin. Never had it, and I think the streak may end, but I could see 7 wins. I think Kenny Pickett will give it better. I think we'll see the emergence of George Pickens. Uh, Even better than he was last year. They picked up a couple good guys in the draft. Fryermuth is always good. TJ Watt fully healthy. They did just lose a corner who apparently was a stud in training camp, but it wasn't Joey Porter Jr., their rookie that they drafted. So I think we could see. I'm gonna go 7. I'm gonna go 7-10 for Pittsburgh this year. I think we get Mike Tomlin's first losing season. Uh, yeah, and then moving on to New England. Now, New England's tough. Like they have Mac Jones. Like Mac Jones is good. Mac Jones is good. He's a decent quarterback in the NFL. Will we see elite? I don't think so. This is what his third year. So this is tough. Under Bill Belichick, they're always going to get wins. They will. I'm gonna put them. It's teetering here. The division's so good. Y'all tell me who y'all are fans of as well, if y'all are football fans at all, and I'll try to grade your team accurately. This is tough. Ford's. Do I trust Bill Belichick to get 7 wins? I'm gonna put him 7-10. 7-10. They're just so their defense is gonna be so good again. It's Bill Belichick. So I'm gonna go 7-10 here. I'm gonna go 7-10. Arizona. Do I think they're bad enough to only win 3 games? Going 3-14 is like hard to do. They're not a good team. Kyler Murray's coming off an ACL. They just drafted an offensive lineman in the draft. Like that'll protect Kyler Murray if he comes back healthy, and we don't know how he's gonna play. I'm gonna put them. I'll put them here for now. Just they don't have any weapons. They just lost Hopkins. QB's coming off ACL injuries is never a good thing either. So if uh who was their guy that just drafted? Darnell Wright? No. Whoever their tight end they just drafted was. How many wins did they get last year? They were bad. They went 4-13. They're worse than they were, but they're gonna have Kyler Murray back. I'm gonna keep him there for right now, and we'll see what happens. But I don't. I think they might get the first overall pick. Like realistically, they could. The Rams. Cooper Kupp coming back healthy. Matthew Stafford apparently has elbow issues, which is suicide for a quarterback if he can't throw the ball. I'm gonna go Rams. I'm gonna go give him 6 wins, 5 to 6 wins. I don't think they're as bad as 4, but I think they could get. I think they could get 5 to 6 wins. I think Stafford's gonna keep them in some games. Their defense. I mean, Aaron Donald. Like they have Aaron Donald. They lost Jalen Ramsey obviously to Miami. Um, Sony Michel just retired. We'll see how Cam Akers plays. Van Jefferson's still there. Gerald Everett's still there. They have a lot of pieces in place. They don't have an off at all. They didn't have. I don't think they had their first round pick this year because it went to Detroit. Detroit had their first rounder. So I'm gonna go 4 to 6. I think that's a fair spot for them. Seattle. Now Seattle's interesting. Both their running backs have gone down. Uh, why am I blanking? Zach Charbonnet, their rookie out of UCLA, just is out for several weeks. And KW3, Kenneth Walker, apparently day to day, which is good news for them. I'm gonna go 7-10. I think Geno Smith won't produce as well as he did last year. Maybe not a Pro Bowl, but I think he'll keep him in some games. winning Seattle's one of the hardest places to play in. It's cold, it's wet, it's they got a crazy fan base. I'm gonna go 7-10 for Seattle. And I'm gonna go on the lower side, probably 7 to 8 wins. The division, I think they can beat the Rams twice in that division. And the Niners, they might split with the Niners, and then they may pull off some win against who's the other team in that division? I'm blanking, but I'm gonna go 7-10. Cardinals. Oh wait, oh the Cardinals. I forgot they're in that division too. So Cardinals, Niners, Seahawks, and oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Who's the other team? Uh, Cardinals. Oh, Rams. Duh. Okay, I'm gonna keep them here. I'm gonna go 7-10. I think that's fair. Dallas. I hate doing it. I'm gonna go 11-13. They're good. They have a good team. As much as I'm from Dallas, but I don't like them. As much as I dislike them, they have a good roster. They'll perform in the regular season. I don't think they're as good as Philly, but I think they're good enough to get 11 to go 11-6. I think that's fair. Tony Pollard's gonna ball without Zeke there. Healthy Michael Gallup. They brought in Brandon Cooks. Mozzie Smith, their new rookie that they drafted, is apparently balling in training camp. So I like 11-13. I think that's fair. Denver, let's ride. Russell Wilson, Sean Payton brought in a new coach who's been saying some things about Nathaniel Hackett, which is really funny. Denver, this is interesting. New system. I've heard great things from training camp. Javonte Williams coming back off ACL. But the division with the Chiefs, the Chargers, but Raiders aren't going to do anything. Uh, I'm gonna go 7 wins for them, 7-10. I think Russell Wilson with the whole year or new offseason to learn the system. They just lost Tim Patrick again, which sucks for him. Achilles tear, but Pat Surtain is maybe the arguably the best cornerback in the league. Justin Simmons is balling at safety. He always will. I'm gonna go 7-10 for them. Baltimore, Baltimore resurgence. No, I'm gonna go. Oh wow. Oh, this is tough. Do I think Baltimore could get 11 wins? They brought in Roquan Smith last year, and apparently he's teaching Patrick Queen a few things at that linebacker position. Rashad Bateman's going to come back healthy. They just drafted Zay Flowers, who I love out of Boston College. I think they're the upper echelon of this. I think they're 10 wins right here. I like where that I like that spot. I like 10 wins for them. Cincinnati, I'm gonna go 11-13. Joe Burrow, depending on the injury, I think this team is capable of winning 12 games. I think they can go 12-5. I think that's realistic. I could also see 13. I mean, they're the number one team of this division, in my opinion. I think they're better than Baltimore. I think they're better than Pittsburgh, and I think they're better than Cleveland. And I think they could get the 2 seed in the AFC. I think they can steal the 2 seed from Kansas City or Buffalo. Cincinnati, I think they win the division. AFC North. It's a tough division. It is, but I think they still get 11 wins. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna keep them there. Washington, I'm gonna go 4-6. Sam Howell at quarterback. Chase Young coming back. I think from what I've heard should be healthy, which is huge for them. Number 2 overall pick a couple years ago. Um, I'm gonna go 4-6. Good division. The Giants are coming up as well. Just re-signed Saquon Barkley. Uh, they've got some pieces. Uh, Jahan Dotson, second year receiver. Second year receivers always come up. But Sam Howell at quarterback, I don't know if he leads them to 7 wins. I like this Washington. I think they're above the Rams. I think Washington get. I think Washington gets 6 wins. I think they go 6-11. So I can't put Washington on this level with these teams. I just can't do it. So I'm gonna keep it there. Houston. Now Houston's interesting. Rookie quarterback, star rookie defender. what else do they have? Let's be realistic. I think it's another four win season for them. I think they just went 3-14, 3-13 and 1. I think they win another game. I think they go 4-13 and they have another top five pick. I don't see them, even though their division is garbage. I don't see them getting more than 6 wins. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go put them below the Rams. I think the Rams get more wins than them, but I'm gonna have them at 4-6. New Orleans. New Orleans has my boy Derek Carr. They got DC4. We don't know what Kamara's suspension looks like. So we could see a low suspension for Kamara, and if that's the case, then oh, okay, Devin Singletary's not a needle mover. He's not going to push them over into this category. So they also have he's a backup. They have Damian Pierce. Like it's not pushing them up to the 7-10 category. So, but okay, back to New Orleans. Olave's a monster. They just re-signed Jimmy Graham. I know he's old, but they needed a tight end. Um, Derek Carr coming in. I think that division is pretty weak. Atlanta is bad. Tampa's bad. Tampa's gonna be really bad. And Carolina with a rookie quarterback. I think the Saints could win this division. I think the Saints could win this division. I think they go. I think they go 9-8 and win the division. Because Indianapolis rookie quarterback, Tampa Bay Baker Mayfield or Kyle Trask, and Carolina rookie quarterback. Oh wait, Indy's not in that division. Atlanta, excuse me. Desmond Ritter. I don't see Desmond Ritter leading them to a AFC South championship or uh, what are they? NFC South. NFC South. Yeah, Chris Olave. I mean, he's a monster. You brought in Jamal Williams from Detroit. Have a 1-2 punch with him and Kamara. I like them getting 7-10 wins. I think. Do you think I don't. The Falcons are just so young. I think they need another year. So, which we're on the Falcons now. I think the Falcons also can get 7 wins, but I don't think they win the division. I think they go 7-10 and still lose the division. I like them bringing in Bijan. It was huge for them. They needed a running back. Well, they didn't really need a running back, but they needed offensive weapons. Getting rid of Mariota, I think, is smart. Letting Ritter play, see how he can do. He played pretty well in the games that he played at the end of the season. I think he started the last 4 games after their bye week. Yeah, Drake London got a good rapport with Ritter and Kyle Pitts. He's bound to have a good year. It has to happen. Now, defensively, they're a little weak. They don't have a lot of star-studded guys. I believe they just picked up Calais Campbell from Baltimore. I think he signed with Atlanta. I'm gonna double check that, but I think he signed with Atlanta on a 1-year deal. Yeah, he did sign with Atlanta. So, and Atlanta last year won 7 games. I think they could do it again. I could see either of these two teams winning this division, Saints and Falcons. I just don't know which one. I think the Saints are better. Now Tampa's bad. Tampa's going to be bad. They have great receivers. They have a couple of guys on defense, but they don't have a quarterback. I think they go. I think this is a rebuilding year, and they tank a little, maybe to get yeah AJ Terrell and Grady Jarrett on defense for Atlanta. Uh, I mean, yeah, I think Atlanta goes 7-10 wins. But Tampa's bad. I mean, you've seen the viral clips of them with the QB room. It's the worst QB room in the league by far. Let's take NFC South. I could see that. That's what I'm saying. I could see either Atlanta or New Orleans taking it. Definitely not Tampa. I think Tampa's time has passed. They still have good pieces. I mean, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Dude, they'll squeak out 4 games. They'll squeak out 4 wins. They're not as bad as Arizona. I don't think that's the case. So I'm gonna interesting. you never know with the Chargers. They have such a good roster, but they cannot figure it out. They have yet to figure it out. So I think with that division, Chargers, I like 11 to 13. I think I think they're a great regular season team. They always have been. Herbert just got paid. Eckler's back. Keenan's back. They just drafted Quentin Johnston. Joey Bosa is who knows if he's healthy or not. Khalil Mack, Derwin James. They have such a good roster. I think I think they could win 11 games. I don't think they win that division. I think it's still Kansas City, but I could see them winning 11 games. Now the Packers. I'm a Jordan Love guy. I think Jordan Love is good. So I'm gonna because Minnesota, Detroit, and who's the other team in that division? The Bears, Chicago. Okay, that was gonna bug me. Yeah, Packers. I'm a Jordan Love guy. I think they get 7 wins. I think Jordan Love is better than people think. They still have a good roster. They have their running back tandem. Christian Watson showed us he can ball if he gets the right touches. They lost Zadarius Smith, which is a big loss for them, but they still have Jair Alexander. They still have their defensive tackle. I'm blanking on his name, but he's cold. Kenny Clark. No, right? Yeah, I think it's his name. No, maybe I don't know, but I think they go 7-10. Uh, I don't think they're as bad as people think. That division is kind of weak. I think it's the Bears and Lions division now. Uh, Buffalo 13. I'm gonna go 13-4. I think here. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I think they can win 14 games. I think they can go 14-3. I think they're determined. They're healthy. Just drafted Dalton Kincaid, which I mean, Evan, we like him. Uh, Hopefully gonna get him in Dynasty. That would be sick. Uh, I'm gonna go 14-3 for uh for Buffalo. Uh, I might as well just change this to 15 plus. I'm gonna go 11-14 there. Um, you know what? No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go 14 plus. Buffalo's gonna go in the 14 plus. I think they go 14-3. That division is good. I mean, you got to play Aaron Rodgers twice. You got to play the Dolphins twice. But I think it's their year. Yep, healthy Von Miller. I think Buffalo's the best team. Miami, two is gonna get hurt. I'll put him right here with Baltimore. I think two is gonna get hurt again. They have a great roster. Brought in Jalen Ramsey, but he's out for several weeks. They might look at a running back. We'll see what they do. Dalvin Cook, maybe potentially. Might they try to trade for Jonathan Taylor? Uh, but they're a good team, man. I mean, but I don't think Tua is the guy to lead them. At I'm gonna put him here. I'm gonna put him there. What was their record last year? They went 9-8. They went 9-8. I'm gonna have them winning 11 games. I'm gonna keep them there. Two in the Alzheimer's award. I think they win 11 games. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them there. I think they won 11 games. I like Miami. I think McDaniel is a good quarterback coach. Uh, I think they're gonna draw up some plays. They have Waddle. They have Tyreek Hill. They're deep. They're a good team. Christian Wilkins is cold on defense. Obviously, a couple other guys there, but Xavier Howard's still there. I like them winning 11 games. Two L's to the Bills and Jets. I think they could take one off either of those teams. I like them getting 11. I think Tua may get hurt, and if he does, then obviously this is screwed. But if he doesn't, they're an 11-win team, in my opinion. That's what I'm rolling with. Now Jacksonville. Duval County. I like Jacksonville's team. I think they're good. They're young. They're in a weak division, a very weak division. I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna have them 7-10. No, I'm gonna have them here. I'm gonna have them there. I think third year Trevor Lawrence, Calvin Ridley coming back from suspension, Travis Etienne's second year. I'm I like this team. They're good, and their division is so bad. It's a free 6 wins. I mean, Indy's not gonna beat them. Indy's not gonna beat them. Uh, Houston isn't gonna beat them, and uh, Tennessee is not gonna beat them. I think they're 11-13. They win that division. They make playoffs again. I think they're great. I'm excited to see what Jacksonville does this year. I'm really curious. I like the pieces they brought in this year. Yeah, that big three put put up some points, man. It's gonna be exciting to see. I'm excited. CJ Henderson is also, I think he's third year now, and I think he's gonna play well. So I'm excited to see what Jacksonville does. Indy. I love Anthony Richardson, but I don't see them getting more than 6 wins. What's happening with Jonathan Taylor? Is Jonathan Taylor, does his back hurt? Is he getting traded? Is he not getting traded? Does Jim Irsay not know what he's doing? Uh, I think they go 4 to 6 wins. I love Anthony Richardson. I think he shows flashes of what he can be, but I think it's going to take him some time to develop. They might even start Gardner Minshew beginning of the season. Let Anthony Richardson sit behind him for a bit. But I like 4 to 6 for Indy. I think they need another draft pick. I mean, they got Quentin Nelson back healthy, which is huge for them, but they might not have a running back. Yeah, JT scares me. I mean, is he going to play? Is he not going to play? And the Zach Moss just broke his arm. Like, what is going on in Indy? What are they doing? I love Michael Pittman. I think Michael Pittman's great. I have him on my dynasty team, but other than that, they don't really have a weapon. So, uh, they drafted this rookie running back, Eric Hole, I want to say his name is, and apparently he's going to get touches. They have Deion Jackson still at running back. So if Jonathan Taylor doesn't play, this team is not getting wins. So I'm going to go 4 to 6. I'm going to go, they're definitely below. I think they're above Houston, but I think they're there. San Francisco, 11-13. They're too talented. Even if they don't have, I think Brock Purdy is going to be healthy. So I'm gonna go 11 wins there. I think they're a good team. They're deep. They have so many weapons. I mean, just offensively, Christian McCaffrey, Debo Samuel, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, Kyle Juszczyk. Defensively, they brought in Javon Hargrave from Philly, which is a great pickup for them. Uh, Fred Warner. Uh, so many guys. Dude, they're not 7-10. They're not 7-10. They're a good team. I think they win the division. I have them above Seattle, obviously above the Rams. The 49ers crashed the team playing. Yeah, I'm sure you Cowboys fans aren't too happy about having these two in the same tier. But no, I'm gonna have them 11 wins. Their defense is gonna literally keep them in games. Like they're no one's gonna. Oh, Nick Bosa. Like, come on. Like he could win DPOY this year. He's that talented, and he's gonna stay healthy. Knock on wood. He's not like Joey. So I have them here. I have them 11-13, and I would put them probably right there, and I put Jacksonville above Miami. All right, Philly. Philly is really good. They brought in. I don't know how in the world they got both uh, Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith. I have no idea. So I have them 13 wins. I don't think they can go 14-3, but I think they can go 13. I think they're anywhere up here. They're above Dallas. They're for sure above. I think they're winning the division. If Dallas wins the division, credit to them. Like, but the Eagles are good. Jalen Hurts is cold. They just brought in DeAndre Swift, Rashad Penny, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goddard. I mean, you can name so many guys on that team. So I think they make another deep playoff run. Uh, I'm excited to see what they do. I have Jalen Hurts in Dynasty, so excited to see that for sure. Kansas City, I think they're below Cincy, but they still go 11-13. I mean, you have Mahomes, you have Kelsey. Like, do I need to say anything else? Like, they're so good. Who else did Dallas? If Dallas beats Philly twice, I will be impressed. If they go into Philly and beat them in Philly, I will be impressed. Well, I'm keeping them there. Kansas City. Kansas City's good. I mean, they're always going to be good if they have 15 at the helm. Andy Reid is coach. Uh, I'm excited. Running back core is a little weak this year. They lost Juju to New England. Uh, I mean, their QB. They lost Marquez Valdez-Scantling as well, I believe. So receivers are a little weak, but I don't think it matters when you have 15. So I'm going to keep them there. I think they're third. I think they're third in the AFC behind Buffalo and Cincy. Detroit, I think they need one more year, but I think they're here. I think they're there. I think they need one more year to get another guy coming in. I love Dan Campbell, favorite coach in the league. MCDC, my guy. Jared Goff, underrated quarterback, super underrated. They just lost DeAndre Swift, but they brought in Jameer Gibbs. I'm really curious to see what they do. I mean, Sam Laporta at tight end. I'm a big Sam Laporta stan. Iowa tight end. Iowa tight ends are always good. It's just I don't know if the defense is enough to put them into this tier. I don't know if their defense is enough to put them up here. I'd put them here. I'm gonna reorganize this. I think I think it's like I think it's like that. I changed it. I changed it. Okay, I was reorganizing it, but I'm gonna have it like that. I think the Lions. I think they can win 9 to 10 games. I do. I think they make the playoffs as a wild card. I'd love to see that. NFC is weak. NFC is very weak. I'm excited to see what the Lions can do. Tennessee. Tennessee's bad. They're really bad. Who's at quarterback? Is it gonna be Tannehill? Is it gonna be mayonnaise Kentucky dude, uh, Will Levis, or is it gonna be Malik Willis? Like, do we know? Derrick Henry's probably gonna get traded at some point during this season, if I had to guess. I mean, they don't need him. I love Traylon Burks, my Razorback guy. They just brought in Hopkins, though. To be fair, they did bring in Hopkins, so that was a great pickup. Jeffrey Simmons on the edge, is always nice, but I don't think they're there. I think all three of these guys in this division go 4-6. Like this division is just really bad. Besides Jacksonville, like maybe Tennessee there, but like I don't. I like them 4-6. I think that's fair. Giants will go 7-10. They'll be they'll be a good team. I mean, they're young. They brought back Saquon for another year, which is huge for them. I mean, they would have been screwed if they didn't have him. But they brought in Darren Waller from the Raiders, which I think was a great pickup. I think he's going to ball with Daniel Jones. But that division with Philly and Dallas, I have them 7-10. It's about the same as they were last year. I mean, they went 9-7-1. I think they could do the same thing this year. Go 10-7, 9-8 in that range. So they drafted Evan Neal last year, Kayvon Thibodeau last year, who apparently has looked great in camp. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. The New York Football Giants, 7-10. I think that's fair. Jets. Can I put three teams in one division in above 11 wins? Who do I think is better, the Dolphins or the Jets? I think the Jets are. It's Rodgers. They're not going to lose. I'm going to move Miami down to 10 wins. Keep the Jets at 11 to 13. I like that. I think it may take a year for them to get the system down and figure that all out, but I like them at 11 to 13. I think that's bringing in Rodgers, Garrett Wilson. They might bring in Dalvin Cook. Sauce Gardner's cold. Uh, yeah, I like that there. Jets got the toughest schedule, but I think they're better than Miami. And I like saying Jets, 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 Jets. But Aaron Rodgers, he's a bad man. I think they can win 11 games. I think they can win 11. I think they're a great team. Their defense is really good. Quentin Williams just got paid a bag, which is good for him. Their offensive line, Elijah Vera Tucker. They're going to have Mekhi Becton coming back from injury. Uh, they're going to have Brees Hall coming back from injury. I think they're a good team. So I'm gonna have him 11 to 13. I'm gonna have both these teams in 10 wins. I'm gonna have them both there. I think I think they can. No, I'm gonna trust the gut. I'm gonna trust the gut. I'm gonna keep him there. Shoot, man, this is tough. Is Miami better than are Miami Dolphins better than the Jets? Man, this one is difficult. I'm gonna keep them both 7 to 10. I'm gonna circle back to it because that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna keep them there. Now Minnesota. Kirk Cousins is everyone's favorite quarterback man after that Netflix doc. Do I think they're better than the Lions? Minnesota. All right, I'm Minnesota. I love Kirk Cousins. Justin Jefferson, cold. Brought in T.J. Hawkinson at the trade deadline last year. Other than that, what do they have? I mean, they lost Dalvin Cook. I think Alexander Madison's great. Whenever we've seen him play, he's been great. Uh, they lost Thielen. They brought in Jordan Addison, who already got arrested, which was fast. Uh, Clown words there. But I'm gonna have Minnesota. I'm gonna have them right next to. I'm gonna have them there. I'm gonna have them 7 to 10. I don't think they get 11 wins. They went they went 13-4 last year, but 9 of their wins were within 3 points. 9 of their wins were within 3 points. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna put them there. I don't think they're as good as they were. They lost Thielen. He's in Carolina now. Uh, but they're still gonna win some games. I mean, they still have talent. You got the best receiver in the league, number one fantasy draft guy. So I'm gonna keep him there. I'm curious to see what Alexander Madison does in a full time role. Uh, but I'm gonna put him there. I think the Lions can win that division this year. Chicago is also gonna be 7 to 10. Justin Fields is good. He's good. They brought in DJ Moore, a great weapon to add. I'm excited about the Chicago team. I think they're gonna surprise some people. Uh, but I don't think they're there yet. I'd put them probably below here. I'm gonna have all four of these guys in this division in the NFC North at 7 to 10. None of them are great. None of them are terrible. They're all good teams. They all have good rosters. I think the Packers could be last in the division. I think Jordan Love needs a year to prove it. I'm gonna put him last. I hate doing it, but we're bad. We're not good. I think we're probably up here. I hate doing it, man. I mean, you see the flag right there. We're not good. Jimmy Garoppolo, like he's a bridge quarterback. We have Devonte Adams. I love Devonte Adams, but it's just it's depressing. We got to figure out what we're doing with Josh Jacobs. Uh, Raiders lose a tier just because of Mark Davis's haircut. I agree with that. I think it's time to get rid of the hair to pay something. But I don't like Josh McDaniels as our head coach. I'm not a fan of that. I don't think he's good. We have Devonte Adams. We brought in a couple guys. I mean, Max Crosby is really good. He's really, really, really good. We drafted Tyree Wilson. We drafted Michael Mayer. We lost Darren Waller. Just our defense is so bad. It's really bad. Someone's going to get arrested at some point, too, I'm sure. So I'm going to put him there. I'd like to see us be on the losing side of things just to get a better draft pick. If we somehow end up down here and get Caleb Williams, I'm not mad. I would not be mad. Give me Caleb Williams. But I'm gonna put the Raiders there. Oh, just hate doing it. Carolina, they need some help. They really do. I mean they brought in couple couple running backs. No, they didn't. Who did they bring in? I don't remember which running back they brought in, but obviously they drafted Bryce Young, brought in Adam Thielen. Other than that, there's nothing. I'm gonna put them above Arizona. I think Tampa could be moved down here as well. I think we could see three teams. Ah, man, this is tough. I might just do that, and then Cleveland full year Deshaun Watson. I'm gonna go 7-10 for Cleveland. Uh, I don't think anyone in that division is too bad. I mean, they went 7-10 last year with Jacoby Brissett as the main QB for the first part of the season. Um, I think they go 7-10. Uh, Now this is gonna bug me. The Jets and the Dolphins. This is really gonna bug me. I don't know where to put these teams at all. I think the Jets are better than the Dolphins, but do I think the Jets are better than the Jaguars? No, I don't. I think the Jaguars are a better team, and they're in a weaker division, so I'm gonna put them there. But I like this. I like how this is. I think we're in a good place here. Obviously, the majority of the teams are going to be 7-10. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna stick to that. I like where that is. A couple of teams scare me a little bit. The Broncos, new system. The Falcons scare me a little bit. I think the Falcons could easily win 6 games and be right there. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put the Falcons there. I think they win 6 games. I don't think they win 7. I think they're. I think they win 6 games. I'm gonna keep them there, and it also makes the chart look nicer. So, I think we're gonna finalize that. Yeah, I'm gonna lock this in. I love Lamar Jackson, but he's not winning more than 10 games in that division. I think Kansas City still stays up here. I think Dallas can win 11 games. I think the Chargers win 11. Niners win 11. Jacksonville wins 11. These three teams right here win 10. I think we go 9 to 8 right here, and then 7 down here. So I like this. I'm gonna save this. It should be finished. Okay, perfect. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna stick with.